This is why you don't explore random sea caves. Back in 2008, over in Thailand, there was a soccer team named the Wild Boar Soccer Team, and there was 12 members of this team and one coach that decided to go out after a local day of practice to one of Thailand's largest cave systems called the Tham Luang cave. So they were exploring the cave, and all of a sudden when they were out in it, a flash flood hit. And in order to try and escape the flash flood, the members of the soccer team traveled upwards of 4 kilometers further into the cave to try and find an elevated piece of ground to get up out of the rising water. They had found an elevated platform further at the back of the cave, which would keep them dry until the time being, until hopefully they could get found. While they were waiting to get rescued, the boys and the coach didn't just sit around though. They decided that they would find a further wall over into the side there, and they started digging into it. They would take turns meditating, saving their energy and saving their thoughts of food. They managed to get 16 feet into this side wall in hopes that they would maybe connect onto another side tunnel, but they never did. They've been trapped for about 9 days right now, and they don't have any food, they don't have any water. They've been surviving on the dripping water coming down off the roof from the stalactite. It was around this time into the ordeal, about 9 days, that a British diving team has set out to try and find the boys. After going through the cave system that the soccer team set out on, the divers finally came across them about 4 hours later. So they got back there, they brought them some rations, and they sat and they tried to improvise a way to get out every single person and all the boys to safety. What they came up with was they would tether one person between 2 divers and head on out for approximately the 4 or 5 hour journey outwards. They did this for all of the boys, strapping them to one diver on one side and another diver on the other side on the slow, arduous journey on the way out. All in all, the whole team was trapped in the cave system for about 17 days, and the rescue in itself took right around 3 or 4 days. None of the boys from the team or any of the coaches that were on the team lost their lives, but unfortunately one of the rescuer divers perished in the tragic ordeal trying to save the soccer team. 17 days later, and all the boys and all the coaches got out of the system, and I am sure that they're not going to make that mistake again. Lots more stories to come. Be sure to check out my YouTube, Maple Monkey Stories, for more, and thanks for following along. Stay tuned for more.